Hello, grade 5. Today we are going to talk about Unit 4. Today we will talk about some strange animals and their life. We are going to study their life and their action verbs and some parts of their bodies. And now our first lesson is the vocabulary lesson. So let's take the first word. The first word called fang. Fang as a noun. Fang is a long, sharp tooth of a dog, wolf, or snake. As you see here in this picture, they are called fangs. This is number 1. For number 2, powerful. Powerful as an adjective, as a very strong in a physical way. In a physical way is related to your body. So here, if your body is strong, if you are physically strong, this means you are powerful. After that, we have tusk. Tusk is one of the 2 very long horns in elephants and some other animals, as you see here in this picture. It's called tusk. After tusk we have now, and the G letter here is silent. So now, to bite something many times, not one time, many times, this means now, faster and faster. Fan of. As you see here in this picture, this man is trying to protect himself against this animal. So he uses this weapon to protect himself and make this animal feel scared. So go away. So here, to defend yourself against something or someone, this means fend of. After fend of, we have dam. Dam is a wall built across and holds back the water. It's called dam. After dam, we have create. Create means to make something new. If you make something new, if you think about a new idea, this makes you create something. So after create, we have prey. Prey, as you see here in this picture, this zebra is a prey. The prey is an animal or a bird that is killed and eaten by another animal or a bird. In fact, this prey is killed and eaten by this lion. After that, pierce. So, pierce here means to make a hole in something with a sharp thing. So, as you see here in this picture, this man is making a hole inside this apple. After that, supply. Supply means to give someone something that they want. So, if I want something from you and you give me it, this means you supply me. This means supply. After supply, we have seal as a verb. Seal is to fill a hole or cover something. So, if there is a hole and you fill it, you put something on it or you cover it, this means you seal it. So, to fill a hole or cover something so that air or liquid doesn't get in or out. Here, for example, he is sealing the window so the insects don't get into the house. This means he is covering the window to stop or prevent insects to get in or go out from the house. After that, lap up. Lap up means using your tongue as an animal, using your tongue as an animal to drink something. So lap up usually used about an animal to drink something using the tongue. For example, the cat is lapping up the milk. After lap up, we have topple. So topple here is to make something fall down. For example, this tree, usually by a sharp teeth of an animal. So if an animal uses its sharp teeth to topple a tree, it may cause it to fall down. This means topple. The tree toppled quickly and noisy by an animal. After that, shelter. Shelter is a building that protects us from danger. So, if there is a danger, for example, a war or a storm, so we can go to the shelter to protect ourselves from this danger. After shelter, we have purpose. So, purpose as a verb is what you want to achieve, what you want to do. This is your purpose. So here, this is a doctor. For example, he is a doctor and she's a lawyer. So now, when they were students, their purpose is to be something good in the future. Is to be a doctor in the future, is to be a lawyer in the future. So what is the purpose of study? Why? What do you study? To be something good in the future, like a doctor, engineer, teacher, lawyer. After that, replace. Replace means you make something takes the place of other things, like replace the chairs. This means changing the place of the chairs. So here, replace, start doing something instead of another person. This means you take his place. After replace, reptiles. So reptiles, a type of an animal like a snake whose body temperature changes according to the temperature around. So the temperature of this lizard's body changes according to the temperature of the weather around it. If the weather is cold, so the temperature of this lizard is cold. If the weather is hot, so its temperature is hot. After that, Warsaws. So Warsaws is a large sea animal with two tusks, as you see here in this picture. After that, alligator. So alligator is a large animal with long mouth and tail. That's called alligator. After alligator, we have victim. Victim, someone or something that has been attacked. It's called victim. After victim, yawn. Yawn, to open your mouth widely, to breathe deeply because you are tired or you want to sleep. This means yawn. After yawn, threaten. So threaten, to say that you will cause harm to someone, like this thief. He tells this woman, I will cause harm to you if you don't give me the money, if you don't do what I want. This means I threaten you to do something bad if you don't do what I want. This means threaten. After threaten, intruder. So here, intruder, someone who illegally enters a building to steal it. He is a kind of thieves. So this man enters houses and buildings without a permission to steal things from them. After that, bison. So bison is an animal like a large cow. We usually find it in the United States, in America. So an animal like a large cow with hair on its head and shoulder. This means shoulder. After bison, grind is a verb. Grind here means to break something into small pieces. This means grind. After grind, squeaky. So squeaky, making a very loud noise. This means squeaky. And squeaky here is an adjective. So if you say that this animal is squeaky, this means this animal usually makes very loud noise. After that, razor. Razor here is something made of metal and it's thin and the edges of it are so sharp it may cut anything easily. So it's called razor, and having a very thin edge. This is an edge. This is an edge. So it's the end of something. Edge means the end of something. So the ends of this razor are very thin and very sharp and they can cut anything easily. After that, beavers. Beavers are kinds of animals that has thick. Beavers are some kinds of animals that have thick fur and cuts down trees with its teeth. So their teeth are so strong and they use them to topple. Do you remember this action verb? Topple trees. To make trees fall down. Or to build something inside the tree or under the ground. They are beavers. Groom. And this is the last word for today, groom. So we usually do it with animals, Clean and brush an animal, this means you groom it. And now we have finished the first lesson for today. See you in the second lesson, reading text. Bye.